game number 4 will have to happen. It will be a domination on Sovereign. Then, if it needs to be, if it
gets there,
S&D Freight again.
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes that distance, though, to be honest.
I wouldn't either after what we've been seeing out of these guys, and this how close it's been a few times now. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a challenge tomorrow.
Oh, here we go.
A challenge. ACL Vanzetti tweeted at me, and he goes, he's not tweeted at me, he included me in a tweet. He goes, creating profile picture opportunities for people like BioAcid since 09. And it's true. I updated my Twitter profile pic. It's true. It's a great photo. Thanks to one of the members here from ACL, or Vim, I should say. But right now, the challenge tomorrow will be get a nice photo of Vanza that he could use as the new profile pitch. That is the challenge for tomorrow. Do it via your phone. Tweet it at him at ACL Vanza. That's the new challenge. He has to change his profile pic because it needs to be updated. It's almost as bad as Chris Puckett's. It's been around for that long.
You attacking Chris?
Hey, he attacked me first. He called me biohazard.
Well, you are a bit of a hazard to the community. Now we will be watching MLG straight off the bat.
Yeah, there's MLG now trying to break away and put the first points on the board. 4:40 on the clock, and there it is there. First 20 seconds. Cap will go down to the Envy squad. And can they keep the momentum rolling to get some few mores down there as well? MLG checking it downstairs, underground. Couldn't see no one pushing on him. He's got a teammate up and around. Oh, just like he's going to change to Claw. Trying to sneak on through. Couldn't do it, though. So now it's going to be Mega trying to push on up, but Fergs with the old reach around for those that remember it on Buckerbeck to take him out. And now it becomes still 1-0 here, 45 seconds gone.
MLG did get the capture, didn't spot anyone though. He just kind of waltzed on in and got the kill. Puz, we've been watching him for a bit, trying to do some defense, but no one from Mega really has pushed up. There is one to his right. Puz showing some good awareness. Hydra wants to come around the corner. Oh, Puz. That is just trolled by the anti-portal there.
That was a nice little defense there. It was all about that CoD timing again. Puz was actually backing away off the portal as he ran on in. So it was all about having two people on that foot at the same time. And there it is there. Second cap going down and in for the squad from Envy. But at the same time, Mega sneak on in with Killer Pie as well. And now they're on that board. So 2-1 the scoreline becomes. Minute and a half now gone here from the first. Still plenty of time and action to come from Blitz on Freight. But right now it does seem like, Envy, they're looking all right. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say extremely strong. Obviously, it's only the first part.
This is really slow. This is something I wouldn't have expected. Buckerbeck finally gets off the donut, gets his first kill. But compared to previous game modes and especially the domination in which we saw, this is extremely slow pace from both of the teams. So I'm not sure if this is similar strats that they've broken out, but they've decided, you know what, guys, we're going to slow the pace down. We're not going to be way too aggressive. We're going to pick our time. We're going to pick our opportunities. And it seems to be working more so in favor of Envy. They are up by 1 round. But that's needless to say. Mega, they're hunting. And I tell you what, they just leveled up there. No, Envy get one too.
Yeah, Hydra there was running around. They've got a player still back there in that lumber as well. As they all look to push up and around. Just here on our screens, Killer Pie now. One player doing the rope-a-dope around the circle, merry-go-round. How you doing, Melgy, son? As he comes in. But he gets shut down by Fergs. That would have been great to see after that nice little roundabout he went. But Hydra now jumping up high and along the catwalk, trying to find if he can get that kill. Actually, he didn't get to take it all, though. As it now comes down to the second quarter, 4-4 in the scoreline. But you are right, it's a bit of a slow one. Buckerbeck 1-7 on that scoreline. He's only got one cap to his name as well. But Eminence as well, 2-8. No caps either. Eminence got to pick up your game a little bit.
Yeah, lift your game, Eminence. That's from the CoD community. Bang.
As you see there, the scoreline 5-4. One cap the difference.
You see Hydra gets one, doesn't get the double. Good defense there by Envy. Claw now can't get Killer Pie. As Killer Pie looks to try and get his team the lead. He should be able to run that capture on in. Unfortunately, there will be back about. Oh, the pre-fire by Fergs. And there is one at the front door. That will be Eminence, who's just going to sprint it on in. Good capture by him. He was dead red. A little unlucky there by Fergs. His aim was just that tad bit off, and it ended up costing his team a capture as Mega, for the first time, they take the lead. As you see Eminence looking to relay another capture, but his teammate just snuck one in.
Yeah, he's going to chill now, wait for that cooldown to happen, then perhaps go on through as well.
He's got it.
You can see no one really on that minimap in that vicinity, so you are right. He will get this capture down as well.
But look at Envy.
Again, I've got to watch out, though. We've got Buckerbeck who was trying to sneak on through it, just lay there waiting. But yeah, Envy, they're keeping this very close. The 2-cap game. Quickly look strong for their players. One player on the portal just then. It was Claw trying to sneak in for a cap. Couldn't do it, though. So still, 8-6 that scoreline. Is going to be Mega up in the lead for the time being, but MV still very much alive in this domination match. 1 minute left to go here in the first half. Oh, in the Blitz match, sorry.
All right, well, we're going to keep an eye on Claw. He's doing fairly well. Didn't have a very productive search and destroy. It seems as though he's lifted his game and now he needs to perform well. That's a player on front. Oh, that's a beautiful kill on Eminence. 2 down. He should be able to at least run in this capture, and he does have support from Puzz. Now, what does Puzz do here? Go for the kills or just hide in corners? He goes for the kills. Picks up 1 spawn, and then Hydra was right in front of him. 3 down for the team of Mega. They know where the last one is up, but they spawned right on top of the capture zone. Claw, he's going to leg it all the way along the main section of the map. He should be able to get this one as Puzz gets the one defending player, and Claw gets the capture. 8-8. Envy answer back very nicely, and a nice kill there onto Back-a-Back.
Yeah, we've got Fergs up high right now, still plenty of time, and he will try and push on down here. There's one player.
Do it.
We'll go on through, and there it is there.
I got scared for him.
So it's going to be Envy in the lead. Another player from Mega push on in.
Jeez.
And getting capped. So it's going to finish up 9-9 at the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes still to come, and it's tied 1-1 apiece in that scoreline. So right now, Mega and Envy both aware that both these teams are playing a fairly good domination game. Bit of a team kill there by Buckabear on Eminence.
Beautiful.
That's what you get for jumping in right of the gunfire, I guess. But what are you going to do? Heading to the second half,
Bullets
5 minutes
hurt.
left. They do. Just want to quickly look at that overall scoreline. They're 9-2 for Eminence. He doesn't have 4 caps, so he has picked his game up. He's -3, but the 4 captures does help a fair bit. Killapie 13-9-2. You're going to have 12-8 there with 1 for Hydra. Buckabear 7-12 with 2 caps as well. Going for the other side, I think for Envy, Claw 14-10 with 3, 12-9 with 3 for Third. MLG on 5-10 with 3. And Puzzin, he's 9-10. He's just breaking even just then a moment ago, and he's still yet to get a capture down. So the only player actually in the game yet to put a cap through the portal.
Well, wouldn't have expected that from Puzz. He likes to dip his toe in the OBJ work, and it seems as though he's not doing either of them. Claw, on the other hand, he's turned into an animal, you could say so, and he's got his claws out because he's just 16 for 10, 4 captures, as he's doing some good defense. There is a player, he was just looking at it. Hydra shoots him in the back. I was there, mate. He says, lurking in the shadows like he always does, and it's still going to be an equal score, but Fergs, can he get Envy the lead once again?
As his teammate is pushed on through.
Oh.
Trying, but can't. So just like that, it's going to be now Mega in that lead just by +1 after Thirst could not get one down of his own. MLG shutting down Buckabear, who was trying to push on in to increase their lead by a +2 right now. Strolling through the players, see if anyone's in position to get a cap at the moment. It doesn't seem to be the case, but bringing that overall view up for you all, it looks like, Mega a bit more a defensive strategy at the moment. Yep. Just holding down the middle part of the map, trying to get the map control, so to speak. And then letting their teammates push across. And just like that, Hydra sees one in the corner, standing on some bottles, counting him away and seeing that 99 bottles of beer on the wall. As he'll come on in to get that capture, get the kill. And 13-11 right now here. Well, it's going to be a 2-point difference with 3.5 left on the clock.
I don't know what's Envy. They for a second there, I was about to say what's gone into them, because I felt as though they slowed down in pace, but they did just answer back with some good defense and a nice capture. Killapie. We'll watch him for the meantime, but Hydra, can he get the kill? That is a great little double team there. Got to go for the reload, as that Vector is just too strong. He pushes in to the beer and milk section. There's one. Now what does he do? White through the backside. There's a play at the back door. That's going to be Claw. Now Hydra is in a great position to pick up some kills. Can't do so. MLG's shot is too strong, but there's a 2 down. Mega about to set up on a relay. Envy, they're in a world of strife right now.
Mega try to sneak on in there, and with that relay, you're going to have Eminence still just waiting for the cooldown to happen. And there's MLG is right in the face of Eminence, just putting that Vector to use.
Wow.
And cleaning him up. So now it's 15-13, 2 caps the difference. Final quarter here on Blitz Freight coming now. 2.5 minutes left on that clock. Of course, Mega want to increase it a bit more if they can, and then get the series lead in that case to 2-1. At the same time, I think if Envy can get this win in a Blitz, then come into a domination, they'll be feeling a bit more confident, being the fact that they picked up the first domination win as well. That being said, Mega put up a hell of a fight on domination fractures with the first game they played, so being sovereign still could be anyone's game.
It's anyone's series right now. Even if Mega walk away with this one, I definitely would count Envy Plantronics still to be in it after their first domination win. Back-a-back, he's really heated up now after a very lackluster first half. But MLG gets a great 2-piece there. That's going to get some life back in his team. It's only a 2-point game, which basically means in the final 20 seconds, either one of these teams could, win this one. That's how close it can come down to. As you do see Envy make it a 1-point game. I can hear them coming very loudly, Bio. They're getting very vocal, both of these teams, as there is Killer Pie in the back of the shadows once again. Gets a capture, back to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, once again, Mega being very good at that little lead they've held on to for the most part of this second half. They want to try and keep it that way, and the other increasing it bit by bit, 19 to 16. If we look at that map overhead, no one really set up from the opposition side of things. Of course, Envy to put a capture down. They're more or less just trying to defend here for the moment.
Oh, no.
He just pretty much ran into that gunfire there as it came across. Hydra
he hugged his
back
bullets.
a bit. He did. He wanted to say hello with his face pretty much. As we'll just see right now, Claw defending, like we said. 3 players now gone from the Envy squad, though. This is being his chance to once again put more points down. They shut down Claw, who was running across mid, straight down the line. Hydra goes.
That's got to be it.
And 20 to 16 the scoreline. Remember, that'll be a 30.1 second time to get all the caps to head it to an overtime. But right now, I don't think it's going to happen. Mega's just so aggressiveness that is showing up. And there it is there. The 5 cap difference have guaranteed themselves a 2-1 series scoreline in favor of Mega, heading into a domination on Sovereign. Now, Sovereign, a larger map than what we saw for Freight.
I love Sovereign.
So we saw a very close domination on Freight between these two teams. Mega had the lead at the end of the first half.
Search and Destroy was one-sided, where Mega actually won it 6-1.
Yep. And, of course, Blitz right now, it was very close for the most part, but it's towards the last minute and a half. Mega started to push away cap after cap because Envy were being a bit more defensive, I think, there.
Yeah.
They weren't, trying. They were trying to get out, but they just get picked up every single time.
True.
So, they see it. We'll just sit back in our spawn. We'll try and get a few little kills in our area. And you see there, Mega, they're pumped, but they don't really show it. They're just, And I think the main one's really showing emotion right now is Eminence out there.
Yeah. No, don't hype him up too much. He'll take his jumper off, and that will not be a pretty sight for anyone.
Okay. I don't want to know how you know that, but
I
anyway.
like having my eyesight.
Fair enough.
It's very helpful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing a game number 4, like we said, domination on Sovereign will be that one. Will it be the decider? Will there be another one to come?
Got a question, though, for you. Do you feel as though... So, Mega, they didn't lose a map throughout the whole of the open bracket. They get on the main stage, they lose a map. Do you think... I feel like from what I've seen and the way which they were playing that domination, I think Envy, they kind of gave them that extra boost by, taking that map away from them. I think Mega, they gained control. Do you see what I'm trying to say here?
I see what you're trying to say, but Envy's performance in that domination on Freight as well, it was great to see. They had that triple cap going for that.
I'm not taking anything away from Envy.
Yeah, I know you're not, but I'm just saying, I just sort of think that, they might give them that boost in there.
Yep.
At the same time, I sort of feel that they might have to just second-guess themselves a little bit more now. Coming to another domination map on Sovereign, a larger map, a different play style will happen. I sort of feel that Envy, if they can get off to a nice little start, then they'll be all right. But I think Mega will be that force where it's going to be the home place keep getting picked up and taken away from Envy. Okay. So, it's going to keep making, of course, someone from Envy to go back, pick up a home flag again, try and get the 2-cap advantage. But, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out in just a moment what's going to happen in game number 4 in this winners bracket round 2 matchup at ACL Brisbane. And as Heath Ledger, as the Joker did say, here we go.
Fergs, whoa! I was watching the minimap. I was like, can Fergs pick up a triple win? But he only got one of them, unfortunately. Fergs doesn't go big when it's needed. But Envy, they are down in the series 2-1, and you said it. Here we go.
Going to see right now their first 2 flags in advantage of Mega right now. They're actually looking to try and get the third as well, as they're currently losing, of course, that A flag. They did neutralize it against the Envy squad. pushing back to it once again. Mega off to a great start here. I wanted to sort of, like I said, I wanted to see Envy get off to a bit of a start, but Mega really coming out of the gate strong here, even with Hydra on 0-1. Buckebeck 7-2.
Did they bring their routers to land? Because they are just outgunning Envy. Buckebeck 7 for 2. You wouldn't have thought that after the previous series that he's had. He hasn't been that very Slayer-heavy role. Obviously, he is a fan of Sovereign as he gets another kill onto Puzz. A player from Envy did overextend over to C. It's going to be a one-on-one battle. Can Buckebeck do it? No, a neutralization. That is very interesting. They're just going to tangle around each other as Buckebeck wants to jump on C. Great awareness by him. Did just glimpse the player on the blue catwalk, and he will get the kill. That was MLG. He's going to jump back onto C. He'll be able to capture this one, and in the meantime, Mega, throughout that entire debacle, still held on to B.
Yeah, they did, and it was a nice work by them. It's all about keeping that home flag advantage. We've seen so many times on Domination Sovereign that people focus so much on B that they forget about their home flags, and they end up losing just the simple fact is they can't hold on to A and C for long enough. That scoreline, 31-14 right now. 3 minutes remaining here on the clock as a few players pushing up and around every which way. Hydra up here in Crows right now looking down to Fergs. Fergs two-piece there on Killapie and Hydra, who said hello at the same time with his nice little MTAR. Oh, he drops down glowing red. I questioned, but the wall slide helped him out to keep him alive.
That is very shifty plays out of the man of Fergs. Overextending back to his home flag. He feels as though one player from Mega will try and go for that overextend. There actually is someone there, but luckily MLG spawned right on top of it. He ended up getting the kill, and now you do see Claw jumping on B. Capture for Envy. It only took them 2.5 minutes, and all of a sudden they could close up the gap in Bio. We could have a game on our hands here.
We could. They're going to try and turn it around, hold on to it a little bit longer than a minute, though. As you see, 43-29, that scoreline here, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see now Puzz two-piece there. Picking up both players. There's the third as well. Making very short work of every single Mega member that comes up into his face. A and C flag. Oh, we can't get him off the respawn, though. Keeps them at bay at C here, which is going to allow now Envy to push away and try and close the gap that Mega established.
Oh, Claw. Oh, there was a beautiful double there. Predicting the pre-fire, he did it, but Hydra was too strong in the end there. Fergs now making some plays. Can't get a double of his own as Mega answering back very well. As you do see Killapie in your kill feed once again. 4 for 7. Buckebeck going to jump straight onto B. He's got support to his right from Killapie and also Eminence. They chuck down the trophy. That's an easy capture. And they do some great defense, but the Envy push too strong. 4 down for Mega. Great answer back. They're going to be able to capture this one as Fergs is at least neutralized. No one from Mega in any real position as MLG is in the spawn trap and is forcing them back onto that C flag.
Yeah, you're going to see, of course, Fergs on our screens for the time being. He's on 10 and 8. I'm going to change over to Puzz, though. He picked up a few early kills off just before, and now he's going to try and hold up the defensive line here for B. Whoa, very shaky shooting there from his Vector. Tries again. Second time, can't do it. Does get a tag. Third time's the charm. Tags again, though. And MLG, all I'm seeing on here is just red after red. I'm going to try and get on board with him with this respawn. So you give him a little bit of a push, a bit of a helping hand, so to speak, to stay a little bit longer. 6 and 8 for the scoreline for him. They're losing B, though. Will he go for the wall? Bang. Decides against it. They've lost B.
I like that.
But at the same time, you know, Envy have closed this gap right down to a 1-point game. Mega, however, still in the lead, and they're going to try and increase it back in their favour a bit more. 3 down there from the Envy squad. Fergs, the only one left alive here at Snake, trying to work this deep flank.
I want him to overextend. Looks like that will be the play. Now, he does spot a player. Good job by him. He's going to comment out to the rest of his team. They will identify they're going to be spawning roughly around B now due to the fact that they have the home flag and they've overextended to C. There is a heavy B spawn trap, if you can set up quite nicely. And Fergs does capture it. It is going to be a A-C split for the final 13 seconds. That's going to slow down the points from Mega as they all desperately jump on the flag to get as many as they can. 72 to 77. There it is. 73 to 79 will be the final point. Bio, I just realized what you're moaning at.
I was just going, no, because at the end of the first half, domination on Freight.
Here we go.
It was 79-72 in the exact same fashion.
Wow.
Envy now are up by 1 extra point. They're on 73 now, but for it to be that close again? In the same way? No, it's not the other team in the lead.
Are you saying Claw's going to get another triple? Because I'm hoping he will.
Well, I'm no psychic, but...
I study psychology. I think he will.
That's got nothing to do with being a psychic, but okay. As we'll see now here, Claw on our screens. We'll see what's going to happen, though. If he can get that triple, that 3-piece, and change things around for him at the last moment. And, of course, the phone flags have been picked up. Claw looking to push V aggressively.
He just walked past a player there, and that did cost him. Killer Pie gets one. So does the Wolfman. That's a big nade by Fergs. There's one. There's two. There are two more players to his side, but he choked so many shots, taking out Back-a-Beck. They wasted so much time and allowed Mega to end up killing him and basically grabbing control of B. Now, Puzz, he's destined. No, that's a little unlucky. He checked all the corners, but the one he didn't was the player from Mega, and they instantly, just like they did in the first round, locked down B. 8-point advantage. Bio, this is too close right now.
As we see 90 to 81, that scoreline. First minute gone here in the second half right now, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this is map number 4 in a best-of-5 series. That scoreline 2-1. You're seeing the screens at the top. Mega are in that lead, waving his leg a little bit there. Like he just don't care. As we'll see, Buckerbeck getting picked up as well. Hydra now looking around for a few players here on this B side of things. Peeks and pokes. There's one. We see one on Crows, thanks to Oracle. He
Jump
does
down.
not though, and there he's there.
Go.
Puzz comes flying to the rescue with a little bit of death from above there. Buckerbeck now. They've only got the A flag for the Mega squad here. They do have the lead still, 98 to 90. But at the same time, MV being very aggressive here, picking up the home flag of Megas. It's going to force now Buckerbeck to come back and around. He can't get the kill there. Of course, it did seem worse than what it was because we have Oracle mode, so we saw where he was laying. He could not. He could not tell where he was actually going to be located.
He got destroyed, though.
Couldn't even get the home flag just then. Buckerbeck has to come off this respawn to help him.
All right, Back-a-Beck. He will be able to capture this. They're still holding on to B. Normally, when a team overextends to a home flag or the opposition team's home flag, they jump on B. That's not what Envy have been doing, but they still are keeping it to a 6-point game. Claw, long-range MTAR shot there, or should I say Vector, as he now jumps on B. At least got the neutralization, and judging from the spawns, he should be also able to get the capture. Now he's going to push towards C. You did see through Oracle. There were a few players from the team of Mega. And once again, Fergs, he's going to jump on. MLG was there too, so they get rid of Wolfman, and they do at least capitalize. And they might be able to capture C here. That's a great kill by Mouch. This is a triple cap. They've done it before. They're about to do it again, Bio. Envy, should I say, racking up a lot of points, and they just took the lead.
They have, just by one. However, they've got to try and hold these flags now. Obviously, getting the triple cap's one thing, holding it's another. They've lost B and C at the exact same time, though. Right now, you'll see Fergs trying to capitalise on it. Does so. 4 players down there.
Oh.
It's going to get them their 2 flag advantage back in their favour. And they're going to once again be aggressive, pushing down towards that C side of things here in research. Right now, Fergs on our screens looking, waiting for that respawn. We see one up high, one crossing back towards research. There's all players left, right, and centre for him to pick up. He couldn't do much about it, though. His assist there, thanks to MLG and Claw picking up the kill. Now as they push on down, trying to aim on through Tank. Couldn't do much about it, though. 120 to 122, 150 on the clock here, Curry, and it's still a very close game between these two guys. It's once again domination on Freight that we are seeing. It's so close.
It is extremely close. Mega were forcing Envy back into their own spawn there, but they weren't able to do much on the B flag. Now you do see Puzz. That's a great defense. It is a neutralized though, and it is a double cap for Mega. They got 2 home flags. Now Puzz has to go big. He throws the concussion. Stun checks around the corner. Challenges Eminence. That is a huge kill, and there is going to be one more player in that server room. Aerial research, should I say, does spot a player, but it will be Fergs who takes up his position, and Mega still with the lead. 10 points, a minute left.
As we will see, 140, 129, a minute clock on that timer, and away we go. Here it is, the final minute coming on Domination of the Sovereign. Now, if Mega pick it up here, they are done and dusted. A 3-1 scoreline will be in their case, and they'll be able to put Envy into the losers bracket. That being said, though, if Envy can get this win back and take out here the Domination, they'll take it to the final S&D to be played out on Freight. You'll just see there, MLG trying to pick up the B flag. They did neutralise it. They couldn't take it all the way around, though. Fergs, C flag in the hands of Envy. He's on the hunt. He knows someone's around here somewhere. He can't find him.
There he is.
Finally gets a shot on him. He can't get the kill.
Hydra.
And that CoD timing really helping him out there for that moment. And the defensive there. Buckerbeck 2-piece on MLG and Puzz. Gets taken up by Claw afterwards. And Claw's 2-piece. Can he get the third? He can't. Maybe that would have been the third that changed it. It probably wouldn't have been, though, due to the scoreline. Mega have closed it out. Even with the amount of time left, they cannot come back. It's going to be a Mega win in that regard. 3-1 the scoreline after game number 4, domination on Sovereign.
Well, what do we have over here? Mega, the New Zealand team, guaranteed a top 12 spot here at ACL Brisbane. They advance further on. They know it. Eminence, he is happy. He told me earlier on, they're not stopping until they get that ticket to Anaheim. That's their goal.
Yeah.
They're not, wanting to place well. They want to place thirst. That is what they're gunning for. And if they can take out Envy in the fashion which they did, they're definitely going to be a force to reckon with. They did lose their first map. First time here. First time at ACL Brisbane they've lost a map, which is very interesting to note. Envy gave them, that loss, but they weren't able to get this series. So congratulations to the team of Mega. They're going to advance further and further on. And, well, they are in the tail end, to say, of that winners bracket.
Yeah, and obviously coming now into the next matches, they'll be feeling happy, Mega. At the same time, Envy, a bit more cautious about their play styles and what's going to happen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there will be another match coming up in just a moment. It will be Team Storm, aka Capital Punishment, up against Royal CoD. So these two teams should be a great one. Again, it'll be a best out of 5 series happening next up on the main stage. And these guys want to go head-to-head. They want to find out who will be continuing on through in that winners bracket, who will be getting put down to that losers bracket, and who will be even closer to both. Well, one team will be going home closer there, but at the same time, another team will be closer to that MLG Anaheim seating position there.
That's what they want.
That's what it's all about. You got 10,000 pro points.
You've been to an American event.
I have, the biggest one.
He knows. He went to
the world event.
Bang. He knows what it's like. He knows what it's like to travel international. So if any of you players want some, what's the word? Some
advice?
Not advice, like a boost. He'll give you a description of what it's like, and that should be enough.
I guess.
That's creepy.
A boost. Make them taller.
Okay. Well, that's...
Curry's lost for words right now, ladies and gentlemen. I am not.
I'm just floating up.
It will be another winners bracket matchup here at ACL Brisbane. Royal up against Storm. Bit of lightning and thunder out there, it would seem. Will it go in their favour? We'll find out after this break.